I'm alive. I do or die. My mind stretched out on the canopy. My dreams getting bigger than you and me.
This video is brought to you by the Noob Trucker's Handbook. It's an essential guide for new truck drivers. If you're learning to drive a truck or thinking about it, you need to get this book. It's not too thick, packed full of information, links in the description below. Enjoy the video. Morning! Welcome back to the blog. Vlog back. Just on the way into work now. It's about 5 to 6. I should be at work at about 6-ish, give or take. Not sure what I've got planned today. Although I am planned. I got a text last night saying I am planned. Where my paperwork is and what truck I'm in. So today I'm in a Volvo, an Ovlov, as Kev T calls it. And what am I doing? I forget when I go from truck to truck to car to truck to car. But I'm like, I keep going to put my engine brake on. Don't have one in the car, obviously. It does get a bit confusing sometimes, but at least I never turn the steering wheel the wrong way in the car. That's the main thing, you know. So roads are nice and quiet so far. It's supposed to be a nice day today in Manchester. Not sure about where I'm going to be, so actually I just thought, I don't ever bought trousers with me. I don't think I packed any trousers, so I'm wearing shorts, which is not good for some sites. Some sites won't let you in if you're wearing shorts. Oh, that could mess things up. What I might have to do is, I don't really want to do it. If I'm going past Stockport where I live, then I'll plonk my truck on the main road and run in and grab some trousers. If I'm not, what I'll probably do is just stop at the services and pay for some overpriced ones. But going through on red, are you? Well done. Well, I don't really want to do that because they'll probably be a silly price. I'm not sure what they'll be. That's if they'll fit me, because they're usually like trucker driver size. Trucker driver size. So hopefully the first run of the day is a bit of distance, because I like my first run of the week to be a bit of distance if possible. Like, I don't know, I'm guessing, I'm going to guess, because I do get this quite a lot for a Monday morning, is either Lecoq, got to be said with a French accent, or Burley Marsh, which is well, Lecoq is down south, like just south of the M4. Burley Marsh is like towards Lincoln. That's a nice drive once you get over the 62. But we'll see what it brings. So work's only about 20 minutes for me, 25 minutes. I usually set off around about 5:30, but I set off at 5:40 this morning. I was just sorting my food out, which is partially ready meals from the shop, and partially homemade stuff like mashed potato, beans, sausage. I've pre-cooked it all and I put it in like a foil tray, so when I cook it in the oven I can just whack the whole thing in the oven with the lid on still, and it cooks it just fine. It's like it's just been made, and apart from the sausages, I leave them out. I let them cook on their own. Well, re-warm on their own. Got some pasties, some fruit, jacket potatoes, got some of those as well, some cheese to go in that. So, well, I used the fresh stuff first, stuff like that that's been made at home. Mark 4 Ford Escort there, don't see many of them anymore. I was looking to buy one of those, but People want more money than what they're worth, and I say that because they're only worth what someone's willing to pay for them. There we go with EPD again, blocking the road. I hope my truck's. I hope no one's jumped in my truck. I shall not be happy. I don't see it. Is it down at the end? It could be down at the bottom. It's not there. CJE SYF. That's the old one. CJE. There it is. So that's my truck for today. 67 plate. Can I make the chance? Put the handbrake on there. Oh, it is there. In fact, I don't need to do that. I just push the foot down on the brake and turn the engine off. There. Right, let's go to work. Morning. Welcome back to the blog. Vlog back. Just on the way into work now. It's about 5 to 6. I should be at work at about 6-ish, give or take. Not sure what I've got planned today. Although I am planned. I got a text last night saying I am planned. Where the paperwork is and what truck I'm in. So today I'm in a Volvo, an Ovlov, as Kev T calls it. And what am I doing? I forget when I go from truck to truck to car to truck to car. I'm like, I keep going to put my engine brake on. Don't have one in the car, obviously. It does get a bit confusing sometimes. But at least I never turn the steering wheel the wrong way in the car. That's the main thing, you know. So roads are nice and quiet so far. It's supposed to be a nice day today in Manchester. Not sure about where I'm going to be. So actually, I've just thought, you know, I don't think I bought trousers with me. I don't think I packed any trousers, so I'm wearing shorts. Which is not good for some sites. Some sites won't let you in if you're wearing shorts. Oh. That could mess things up. What I might have to do is, I don't really want to do it. If I'm going past Stockport where I live, then I'll plonk my truck on the main road and run in, grab some trousers. If I'm not, what I'll probably do is just stop at the services and pay for some overpriced ones. But you're going through on red, are you? Well done. Well, I don't really want to do that because they're probably a silly price. I'm not sure what they'll be. That's if they'll fit me, because they're usually like trucker driver size. Trucker driver size. So hopefully the first run of the day is a bit of distance, because I like my first run of the week to be a bit of distance if possible. Like, I don't know, I'm guessing, I'm going to guess, because I do get this quite a lot for a Monday morning, is either Lecoq, got to be said with a French accent, or Burley Marsh, which is, well, Lecoq is down south, like just south of the M4. Burley Marsh is like towards Lincoln. That's a nice drive once you get over the 62. But we'll see what it brings. So work's only about 20 minutes for me, 25 minutes. I usually set off around about 5:30, but I set off at 5:40 this morning. I was just sorting my food out, which is partially ready meals from the shop, and partially homemade stuff like mashed potato, beans, sausage. I've pre-cooked it all and I put it in like a foil tray, so when I cook it in the oven I can just whack the whole thing in the oven with the lid on still, and it cooks it just fine. It's like it's just been made, and apart from the sausages, I leave them out. I let them cook on their own, well, re-warm on their own. Got some pasties, some fruit, jacket potatoes, got some of those as well, some cheese to go in that. So, well, I used the fresh stuff first, stuff like that's been made at home. Mark 4 Ford Escort there, don't see many of them anymore. I was looking to buy one of those, but people want more money than what they're worth, and I say that because they're only worth what someone's willing to pay for them. There we go with EPD again, blocking the road. I hope my truck's. I hope no one's jumped in my truck. I shall not be happy. I don't see it. Is it down at the end? It could be down at the bottom. It's not there. CJE SYF. That's the old one. CJE. There it is. So that's my truck for today. 67 plate. Can I make a chance? Put the handbrake on there. Oh, it is there. In fact, I don't need to do that. I just push the foot down on the brake and turn the engine off. There. Right, let's go. So my first job of the day is to move 2 trailers. One of them's just been parked a bit iffy. I don't know why it's parked iffy. It's just parked iffy. And I don't know who normally drives this truck, but everything is covered in that dash shine. So everything's slippy. Right, let's move these 2 trailers. I've got nowhere to put them. There's a guy parked there. I'm not sure he's on a brake or something, but that's not a good place to have a brake. Let's get doing something looked at. Right, I'm going to hook up this trailer and move it somewhere. I don't know how I'm going to move it yet. I don't know if this is going to fit here, but there's a gap behind this trailer I just picked up, and I'm hoping it can go further back. It stinks in here for like sweaty feet. I'll have to put that one there. Trailer number 2. Bastard. No air in it. Airline connected.
corner away down out of the road.
Oh, is it? Right.
You can come and do it.
People don't know about here.
No.
So, another driver is going to move a trailer for me to help me along. Very kind of him. Musical trailers. It's going to be tight getting under this one now. I've freed up 2 spaces, this guy's freed up 2 spaces. Look at the yard. Very careful on this side. Just try and get under it for a bit of a weird angle. Problem with that is you've got a danger of missing the pin. It's dropped very low this one as well. Light lips. Not far off top mirror, about 2 inches. Pump it up. We're up. I'm going to turn the wheel to the right when I do this tub test. Yep, happy with that. Right. This sounds to be epic. But we've created, the gap we've created is of 4 trailers now. 5 trailers. And he's picking up the one I've just moved. No, it's not. That's the one outside of it. Nice driver him. I think I may have spoken to him before. He's got a bit of a northern Irish accent, if that makes sense. You know, we hooked up and we're gone. First drop. Turn my nameplate round. Is 20 minutes. No volume on this. No, we've come at the wrong time here, haven't we, mate? That was bad timing for both of us. managed to get the voice on, but she's singing in kilometres. Why? I don't understand why drivers change. Like,
After 2.2 kilometers, take the exit towards Warrington West.
don't know what 2.2 kilometres is. Well, I do. But yeah, all the instruments were set to kilometres an hour. We're in the UK, we use miles an hour. The GPS is just set to kilometres an hour, and I don't know why anyone would change that. So we're not coming off the junction. This is junction 7, is it, or just junction 8? 2/3 of a mile. This is 1.4 miles. It is this one. Why does it say? Oh, it's kilometres. That's why. Duh. That's going to confuse the hell out of me. That I need to change that.
After 300 meters, cross the roundabout, third exit, Skyline Drive.
Which is where I'm going.
Cross the roundabout, third exit.
No idea what my booking time is. I've not looked at it. I've just got it and gone. So I'm just reading the notes there. Something's going to have to come off, and then it's going to have to go back on again, and then I'm going to have to re-strap it down. Right, this. Kicking me outside. There's one-way. Is this a one-way system? Yeah, it is. Yeah, they need a reference which is not on the paperwork. Surprise, surprise! The company that we're delivering this for is pretty well known for not doing stuff like that. Well, I've just spoke to my office, and they're not in. Not my office is in, but the company we're delivering this for is not in until 8 o'clock. And people working from home, she's going to send an email to see if anybody will pick it up and just email back with the reference. But I'm just going to ask the woman again what the reference to start with, and then that way I know, because I don't want to come back and it's the wrong reference. Right, okay, cheers.
Cheers, thank you.
Right. They stuck a note on the paperwork saying the paperwork is in order. So she's adamant that this one was first. And I don't know. Maybe I've moved the piece of paper and I've not realised. So I mean, I'll take the hit on that and just say, because I don't know, I'll just assume that I've got it the wrong way round. So I'm going to head over to Rosendale first, do that one, and then come back for this one. But they still haven't got a reference for it yet anyway, so I'm going to get there at 10 o'clock. This is 11 o'clock booking anyway.
On the roundabout, third exit, Skyline Drive.
This is an 11 o'clock booking anyway, this one, so I'm still not going to be late, because it's only going to take 5 minutes to drop this. I've only got one thing to drop off at the Rosendale, so anyway, off we pop. Although it does make sense to go here first, unless I've just, I don't know, I must have mixed the paperwork up. That's the only thing you can think of. So I don't know. I'll take a picture of it on video next time, so I know.
Go right on the roundabout, second exit.
guy gone? Oh, there he is. Right, so heading back to the one I was at before.
After 300 yards, turn right.
What I think I've done is I've looked at it, understood which one was first, gone to the truck, put the paperwork in, moved all these trailers around until I found mine, and I must have put them down in the wrong order, picked them up and thought, right, these are in the right order. Obviously not.
Turn right.
Well, this camera's not bouncing around everywhere like last week. And normally this road's quite difficult to get out because nobody gives away. No traffic. Happy days. Right, so I'm going to get there now. I was literally only there for 5 minutes, by the way. I'm going to get back to this drop now for 11 o'clock, and that's the booking time for it. So still on time. Right, we're back again.
Take the exit.
And we are 5 minutes early for the delivery slot. So that's the good news I've got for today so far. Right, just park opposite Bay 37. Someone's going to come off there, and then I can go on once someone tells me. The big signs are all in there saying drivers must wait in office. I'm not kidding, the office is about twice the size of this cab. Hazards. So one of the pallets is slightly leaning, it's not touching the other. There's a gap between the pallets of about 2 to 4 inches. So the pallets had scope to move, lean. It's not quite touching, but it almost is. So I've just said to him then, is that alright? He goes, yeah, I'll be alright that. Happy days. So somebody was asking me in one of the other videos what the yellow bars are sticking out the floor when you go into a dock, a loading bay. and those are to prevent you from wandering off and hitting the side of the dock, or the controls for the dock, or the light for the dock. That's what they're for. They're not meant to be hit. You're not meant to scrape your wheels on the side of them. It's just kind of to, if you do hit them, it's more likely going to rip your mud flaps off, to be honest, your mud guards. And then you should feel it and stop and realise where you're going wrong. But yeah, I think everyone's seen a picture of one with a wheel fully on it. Don't know how they did it, but they did it. Well, I'm waiting for this one to come off now. It's 30 pallets on that though, so it's going to be a while. Right, just going to wait for this guy to get off this bay, and then I can go on. Uh, 11:38. No lines on this one. Just brought my paperwork out to me, and the keys back. Very rare that. I just said it's like room service this. Time now 12 o'clock. So we're just at junction 10 M6 South.
After 800 yards, take the exit towards Wolverhampton C.
She got a lisp, I think she's got a lisp. Yeah, it's quite busy. The roads are quite busy. Well, it is what it is. Yeah, just coming off of Wolverhampton Junction, and I think I'm doing a right on this roundabout. Come on, tell me what I'm doing. Zoom out a bit. Yeah, I'm doing a right on this roundabout. I'm trying to think if I've been here before. I think I have with Keedwell.
After 200 yards, keep right, then go right on the roundabout, third exit.
No, I think I have been to this one before. The company name on the paperwork, it's always different from what the actual brand, what the company's called, what the signage have got up. So they're traded under one name but displayed a different sign, if that makes sense.
Cross the roundabout, third exit, Black Country Road.
So turn right, and then I'm there apparently.
You have reached your
I
destination.
think I have to go around another roundabout and come back on myself.
You have reached your destination.
I think it's in there. Yeah, it's in there, so it's going to go around the roundabout. Round the roundabout. Good, he stopped, making sure we didn't just ride out then. I stopped here one night and I was starving and I couldn't bother making anything to eat, so I ordered a pizza to the gate there. The gates are locked at night. That's it, yep, it's there on the right. I better not just drive straight in really, I better just in case his truck's there. I'm gonna put the hazards on and go and walk in. Well, he's still just as miserable as he was last time. I'm stood like 6 feet away from him and he's pretending he can't hear me. So I'm like, delivery! I've got a delivery, mate! Headphone warning. So I said, do you want me reversing or driving? He was, whatever you want. So I'm going to drive in and then it's after the blind side it to get in then. So let's get past these toys. Keep it perfectly lined up with the gates so I don't have to mess around. 20 minutes later, still not come out. I'm sure there's something wrong with this guy. Every time you come here he's so nasty to you. Never done anything to him, never said anything to him. There's some nasty pasties around. Oh well, do you know what? He lives a miserable life. He'll probably die one as well. Anyway, I'm alive and I go to Wilstead. It says Bedfordshire on there. What's a postcode for Milton Keynes? Well, there's Milton Keynes. Alright, here's Bedford. She's like just south of Bedford. I think I've been to that one as well. Pretty sure I have. Reversing on that one. Let's get out of here. Yeah, it was a bit miserable, that bloke. I tried to crack a joke when I was collecting the paperwork because I thought I'm not going to kind of react to your negativity, so I tried to crack a joke. Didn't work. Hey Uber driver, are you watching? I know some of you are going to say, what are you doing reversing out on some busy main road, but it's not a busy main road, there's only one other company on it. Right, how long? How long? 4:30.
Gone round the roundabout. Fifth exit.
Okay. come back that way now. Which route are we taking actually? Okay, M6 back down to Coventry on that way. Quite easy. Lampposting away. So let's hope we get there before this one closes, because I don't fancy parking up
After 100 yards.
there. I did there last time actually.
5th exit. Black Country New Road.
So I ain't going to hang around. I just want to get this done and I can move on to the next one, which is probably, I'm guessing from there, it's going to be Kettering. I might be wrong, but probably Kettering. Nice Volvo. Well, Volvos are great, but they could do with investing in the door seals a bit better. Like put bigger ones on or make the doors a bit tighter to the body, because it's very noisy.
After 300 yards, turn left, Kenneth Way. Then you have reached your destination.
Right, we're done there. Nice and easy. Reverse in, unload, out we go. The wind did pick up the curtain. I didn't have the head cam on. I was going to put it on, but I feel a bit daft with loaders and that there, like looking at you like, what have you got on your head? Well, yeah, the curtain, the wind grabbed the curtain. I just let go of it, and it. So, yeah.
At the end of the road.
Anyway, I closed it.
Watson Road.
And now we're on our way to
Turn right.
Wisbeach. Don't have to be there till 6 in the morning. So I'm gonna get there around about 6 o'clock tonight, so that's 12 hours rest for me. Well, I'm gonna try and go in early. Alright, just I'm not going fast enough for you. Sorry, you got somewhere to be. Yeah, so I'm going to have 12 hours off, but I'm probably not just doing 11 because
Then turn left.
if we can get in there early, it is a 24-hour operation, but they're going to get it picked before 6, so I can get in there at 6. So if I can get in there and it's already picked, then it means I can go in there at 5, you know, or
Turn left.
half 5.
Turn left.
13 minutes in the morning, which is not far to go at all. I don't need to be right on the doorstep, so yeah, I'm gonna have this laid by ear. It's mine. Empty trailer as well, so happy days. That'll do, I think. My laptop stand, that's what that is. Right, stick that out of the way. What time are we on now? 6:30. That'll do nicely. So that's 12 and a half hours. And I'll probably do some on another video this week. Gonna read some comments out and reply to them on video. I was gonna do this live, but the problem with live is people are firing questions at you all the time and you're like, ugh. So yeah, I'll probably not do it live. So I just need to, I've only got one of these. I'll have to write out all that information on the back of a blank, that piece of paper there. Right, so I need the mileage now, which on for this is 283,000. 283,267 kilometres. 267. Which means I've done today 318 miles in total. And we are in Wisbeck. And the time is 18:30. So that is 12.5 hours. Minus breaks, which is 30 minutes, so that's 12.5. So minus a half is 12 hours paid. So yeah, with Maxi, you get if it doesn't matter how many breaks you have. If you have 2 hour break, 3 hour break, whatever it is, you only get charged. You only knock off 30 minutes break. So I mean the 15 minutes. I mean, I've had a 45. I've had a 45 today. But they're only knocking off half an hour of that, so they're quite alright, Maxi, when it comes to treating the drivers alright with pay. The hourly wage sounds low. I'm earning, when I was at Keedwell, I was on more money per hour, but back at Maxi, and I'm earning more, but it's less per hour, if that makes sense. Keedwell and maybe other companies as well, they run your driving hours up way before. Oh, they'll park you up by 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, waiting for a collection for the next day, and you're like, I'm going to earn some money off this now. It's not worth your day. And they spend, I think they take. Keedwell is paid by the taco. Yeah, if you don't download your taco card at Keedwell, they pay you the basic rate, which is about 400 quid, something like that. Can't remember. So without your nights out and without the extra hours that you've actually really done, not worth it. With this truck though, I literally just went on to current activity, so I can set current activity, traffic jam repair, taco remote download, so driver data initiated, so it's successful. So I've downloaded my card to the office without actually doing anything, without, I was going to go on there. You can also download the truck as well. That was last downloaded about, well, when was it? March. So, and this one was downloaded, my card was downloaded today. Successful. So, at least I don't go to the office and just put it in. Well, right, that's it. Thanks for watching this video. Let us know in the comments what you'd like to see. Yeah, that's it really. Oh yeah, hit the little bell icon. It'll give you a notification when I upload a video. So it's just underneath the subscribe button, I think. Apart from that, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. And as Jenko says, toodles.